Alright, so this is my rank up magic Burning Abyss. I only use one rank up magic Astral Force because this is the skill drain variant and I'm not trying to use up rank up as much. Plus I don't have that many rank up times, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna rank up that many times. I only got 3 monsters I can rank up into: Tyrus, Crimson Knight, and Pleiades. That's it. And the way I get to them is that I use Engineer to go into Tyrus, Alucard to go into the Crimson Knight, and of course Dante to go into Pleiades. That's about it. Everything else highly is revolved around skill drain. Dante and Esegolem doing their thing with Exodios, infinitely recycling everything. So I have Sir. He special summons a Burning Abyss monster from the graveyard. Graph special summons from the grave a Burning Abyss monster, and Skarm special during the end phase adds a level 3 Fiend monster from your deck to your hand. I wish this was a 3-star Dark Fiend, but it's not. It's a warrior. I wish they made a Fiend version, right? But he still serves his purpose, especially under skill drain, because you can special him from your hand with skill drain to prevent the Burning Abyss from self-destructing when he hits the field. And plus he works good with himself. If you have 2 of them, you just normal summon one, special the other one, and then you can go into Dante and start spamming, or into any rank 3 that you need. So he's pretty good. Plus he has 0 defense, so you could use Nightmare, Recurring Nightmare, to add 2 of him back to your hand, and then you can just go into rank 3 plays all day, right? Signal Red, good hand trap, just in case you don't have a red screen on the field. It's good to live a little bit longer. And also it's a level 3, so you can exceed with it. Exodios, this is what helps you get the little infinite ability to reuse all your XYZs. This is why you don't need more than 1 rank up magic, because if you use Exodios to recycle all your monsters, including the monsters you rank up into, you can always use the rank up magic to re-rank up. So everything here is reusable, and that's the main thing. Everything is reusable, except of course a lot of your spells and traps. So rank up magic is the only reusable spell, but all your monsters are reusable, which is a main thing. We have, you know what I would like? Yeah, I want to experiment. Next deck, I'm gonna add what's that trap? Because that trap is reusable. Meteor Rain. No, not Meteor Rain. It's the other one. Meteor something. It's the one that deals 2,000, and I can send 2 cards from my hand, and they will activate the Burning Abyss effect. So I can pitch them, burn my point for 2,000, and get their effects off all at the same time. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be nice. I would like to see that. More burn. Alright, so Spell Shattering Arrow. This is against Pendulum, against anything that uses field and spell, like you can use this against Madoches. I've used it, you know, I pointed this card out a couple times, many of times I should say, in some of my How to Beat series and other stuff, because it's worth main decking. It's a main deckable card. As you can see, I was gonna say I don't have Baitdog. I just noticed, yes, Baitdog is still in there. But if I'm not going to use Baitdog, I will obviously use Spell Shattering Arrow instead. Because it comes in handy. Like, I want to use my MSTs on my opponent's face downs, you know what I mean? I don't want to waste it on a Pendulum monster just to prevent my opponent from Pendulum summoning, but then he could probably already have another Pendulum to replace in his hand, so I just wasted an MST, and my opponent still got stuff like Mirror Force and Bomb his face down. I don't want to deal, you know, I don't want to be in that situation. Plus, a Spell Shattering Arrow burns. We're trying to reduce people's life points to 0, so that's what matters, right? Spell Shattering Arrow is better. I'd rather play that, get rid of the Pendulums, and then MST the back row, so I can play my deck. I mean, this is good just in case your opponent has like 500 life points left, and you set this Your opponent's like, MST your face now. Alright, chain. Use this on your MST and just burn you for the last 500 damage and win. And it does work. You know, on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, I would MST and the computer, the AI would use this on me. Never beats me with it, but does use it on me. It's like, man, you're just wasting. You're just wasting the thing's effect. I play MST on another card, and it'll play this to kill my MST, and I take 500. But it's like, well, it doesn't negate, so MST will still go through and kill your back row. But anyway, it's just cute. It's like, oh yeah, I could change to an MST or something, or a duality play or something there, and finish my opponent off. So it's just a great card in general. It'd be cute to even use it on somebody who's playing Soul Charge, because that will reduce them by 500. And you know you can only summon in multiples of 1,000, so you have to pay multiple of thousands to get a certain amount of monsters. So if your opponent, let's say, has, let's say your opponent has 2,500 life points, you can use this on Soul Charge. He'll still have to do Soul Charge's effect because it doesn't negate, but they will have 2,000 left, which means unless they want to kill themselves, they can only bring back one monster. So if they were planning to bring back 2 monsters to make a comeback like an Exciton play or something, well, they just failed. You reduce their ability to summon 2 monsters. So that's always awesome. MST, you know, basic, red screen, basic, defense. Skill drain. It shuts down a lot of decks, so hurt your opponent more than you, because your deck this deck is designed to play under skill drain. Wing Blast gets rid of anything that can't be destroyed by card effect or by battle. Plus, it can help you slow down your opponent from getting good plucks, you know, good draws into the good stuff, right? Especially if they deliberately put something on top of their deck. You want to prevent them from getting to that good card they want. Call of Haunted works good synergy with the Burning Abyss monsters. You can use it with Graph. Graph will summon a Burning Abyss monster from your deck. A good target would be Sir, because that's 1600 attack. But also, when it gets defeated, you can bring back Graph. That way, that way you can keep a nice little loop going. And it's just good in general, because somebody tries to MST your Call Haunted, you're plussing, they negged 1, you know what I mean? So it's worth using. And the 1 rank up Magic Astral Force, because you only need 1, especially in this particular build. Zenmain, good defense, 2100 defense, under skill drain, without skill drain. It has more power, of course, because it can stall longer, and it can pop anything you need to pop. Number 49, Fortune Tune. It's like a mini Exodios. You can recycle, the level 3 monsters back into your deck. Typically, you might want to recycle your red signals, because they're decent hand traps. But without skill drain, of course, you can gain some life, and this can stall a little bit longer for you, because it's similar to Zenmain. This is mainly in there because it's a 2100. There's not that many. Most of these monsters here, they serve their own individual purpose, but they're not that strong. Azagom is your strongest, of course, but you might need a secondary strongest, or you just need something with a decent enough attack strength. This is 2100, so this would be good for taking down bunking heads with Corn. Bunking heads with 101, anything that has 2100 attack. Because I have a friend, and his extra deck consists of a lot of monsters with 2000 up attack. So this would be good for taking down a Diamond Dire Wolf, stuff like that. So that's mainly why he's there, because he's 21. But when skill drain's down on the field, he of course has an extra useful use. You could pretty much kill your opponent if your opponent attacks him with a strong monster. The attacks can't be destroyed by battle, and your opponent takes the battle damage instead of you. Yep. Alucard helps pop back roll, plus it helps you rank up into Crimson Knight. Mech Equip Engineer, stronger version of Zen main in a way defensively. Plus it's 1800, so it's the offense. While Zen main will typically be your defense, rank 3. Engineer's your offense, rank 3, because he can offense and defense at the same time. So you can attack your opponent and be able to defend at the same time. So you don't have to worry about deciding what's more important: attacking and losing defense capabilities, or defending and not dealing no damage. And then your opponent still has monsters or something. So engineer is really good because it helps you kill something but still be able to defend if Skilldriven is not on the field, of course. Plus 1800 is not bad attacking, and yeah. Pleiades, you rank up into that using Dante, of course. I have to use Dante's, milling effect. Crimson Knight, really good effect. And of course you use other cards to rank up into it. Tyrus, also a good effect. It's it's immune from destruction as long as it has material, and it has the effect of after battle it'll destroy something on the field, which could be very useful, of course. During end phase you detach material from it, and the way you rank up into it is using Engineer. Gustav Max, use Exodios to make this, and it's a 3000. Without skill drain you can deal 2000 points of damage by detaching material. Dante, Traveler, the Burning Abyss. Obviously with skill drain in the field you still get the 3 mil, so that's useful because that's what helps the deck run. 3 of them, so you can guarantee the maximum amount of mills. And he also has the ability that when he's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add a Burning Abyss monster from your graveyard to your hand. A good typical target would be Sir, because Sir can resummon Dante. And combo wise, use Dante to bring back Sir to your hand. Sir brings back Dante, and it all can happen in the same chain. As well as, especially if you have Sir and Dante, Sir as a material on Dante. When Dante gets destroyed by battle or card effect, his effect will activate to allow you to add Sir back to your hand. Sir's effect will activate to allow you to special summon Dante back onto the field. And you still have a 2500 defense, and you got a monster in your hand that you can use to attack in the following turn, or just to stall even longer, right? Until you can get your good plays. Maybe draw your rank up magic and then just rank up Dante into something. Of course, it'll be Pleiades. And SA Golem 3, gotta max out. You could just run 2. The idea is to have more than 1, because typically you would need more than 1. So if you want to add more stuff into your extra deck, you could knock these down to 2. But definitely need to have at least 2. You gotta have more than 1. That's the thing. From personal experience, you need more than 1. But I would max out on 3. And of course, you use Exodios to recycle them. So that's why you could easily knock them down to 2 and add some more good toys. Occasionally, maybe you want to add another Pleiades, maybe another, maybe another Tyrus if you want, or another Crimson Knight, or anything else. Maybe they might create some monsters you can rank up your Zen main into. Zen Mail should have been a fire machine, so that way you could rank up Zen main into Zen Mail. That would have been nice, because popping them back rolls would have been lovely. But he's a win, which is gay. And that's the end of the deck profile.